Welcome to Meyer. Today we're talking about the engine compartment. In the engine compartment there are four components that we have to talk about: the alternator, water pump, air compressor, and power steering pump. We also need to talk about three fluids: the coolant, oil, and power steering fluid. Any components that could leak, we need to tell the instructor what they would leak if they were leaking. Any rubber, it has to be free from rips, tears, cuts, or abrasions or bulges. Any metal cannot have any cracks, damages. With all that being said, let's get at it. So we're going to start on our passenger side with the alternator. The alternator is properly mounted and secure. It's free from cracks or damages. It is belt driven, and the belt cannot have any more than 3/4 of an inch of play in the middle of the span. The wires going to and from the alternator are free from cracks or damages, no bare copper wires or corrosion. Next is our water pump, directly below the alternator. It is properly mounted and secure. It's free from cracks or damages and not leaking. If it was leaking, it would leak coolant, and it is gear driven. On the driver's side, we talk about the air compressor, properly mounted and secure, free from cracks or damages, not leaking. If it was leaking, it would leak air or oil. Our power steering pump, properly mounted and secure, free from cracks or damages. It's not leaking. If it was leaking, it would leak power steering fluid. Both of them are gear driven, indicated by the blue housing there. Now we move on to our fluids. This is our coolant reservoir. It's properly mounted and secure. It's free from cracks or damages. It's between min and max. And all the hoses and wires going to and from the engine are free from rips, tears, cuts, or abrasions. No bulges, no leaking fluids, no bare copper wires or corrosion. Now on to your oil. This is where you check it, and this is where you fill it. Power steering reservoir, properly mounted and secure, free from cracks or damages, and between min and max. Alright, let's get to our steering. This is our steering shaft. It's properly mounted and secure. It's free from cracks or damages. 10/22 on this, 10% play on a 20-inch wheel, which is 2 inches. This is our steering gearbox, properly mounted and secure, free from cracks or damages or leaks. We have 4 steering components. All my steering components are free from cracks or damages, no illegal welds, not bent or broken. All the castle nuts and pins are in place and tight. Now moving on to our suspension. Our front and rear spring mounts are properly mounted and secure. They're not cracked or damaged, no illegal welds. Our spring is free from cracks, damage, no illegal welds, and they're not scissored. Our U-bolts, properly mounted and secure, free from cracks or damages, and the nuts are in place and tight. Now up to the shock. The shock is properly mounted and secure, top and bottom, free from cracks, damages, or leaks. If it was leaking, it would leak oil. My brake air line, properly mounted and secure, free from cracks, damages, no rips, tears, cuts, or abrasions, and it's not leaking air. My brake chamber is properly mounted and secure, free from cracks or damages, the rings in place and tight. My push rod and slack adjuster. My push rod is properly mounted and secure, free from cracks or damages and not bent, no more than 1 inch of play when the brakes are released. My slack adjuster is properly mounted and secure, it's not cracked or damaged, no more than 90 degrees to the face of the chamber. Going down to my drums and linings. My drum is properly mounted and secure, free from cracks or damages, not oblong or egg-shaped. My lining or brake pad is free from cracks, damages, no less than 1/4 inch of lining remaining. My tires and rims. My tires are evenly worn. They're free from rips, tears, cuts, or abrasions, no less than 4/32 of tread depth. The side walls don't have any rips, tears, cuts, or abrasions to them. There's no bulges. My rim is properly mounted and secure. It's free from cracks, damages, or illegal welds. My valve stem, properly mounted and secure, free from cracks, damages. It's not leaking. If it was leaking, it would leak air. All of my lug nuts are present and free from cracks or damages, and no rust trails indicating a loose one. Then my hub oil seal is properly mounted and secure. It's free from cracks, damages, or leaks. Thanks for watching, and remember to head over to Meyer's YouTube channel for more content like this. Don't forget to hit subscribe and like.